John Tyler was born in 1790 and died in 1862. He was the 10th President of the United States. Parents. His father was John Tyler Sr. John Tyler Sr. was the 15th Governor of Virginia. He was a member of the Virginia House of Delegates, a planter, and he also practiced law. John Tyler's mother was Mary Armistead Tyler. She was the daughter of a wealthy landowner. She married at 16, and she often was noticed for her beauty. Early life. John Tyler was born on March 29, 1790 in Charles City County, Virginia. He grew up on the Greenway Plantation. John Tyler grew up with 8 siblings, and at the young age of 7, he lost his mother, who died of a severe stroke. Education. John Tyler and his siblings received the best education available at the time. He went to William and Mary College in 1802, where he became very interested in politics. He graduated in 1807 at age 17. After college, he studied law under his father, and then he passed the Virginia bar exam and became part of the Virginia bar in 1809. Political career. He was a Democrat who fondly supported state rights. He became a state legislator from 1811 to 1816, and later from 1823 to 1825. At age 21, he was elected into the House of Delegates, and in 1809, he was admitted to the Virginia bar. Succeeding the president. When William Henry Harrison died of pneumonia, the president's position could not be left vacant. That's where John Tyler stepped in, setting up a form of presidential succession similar to the form we use today as a result of the 25th Amendment. John Tyler assumed the full position of the presidency, and he was called His Excellency by his opponents. At first he agreed with his party, the Whigs, but later he vetoed a National Banking Act and then was expelled from the Whigs. He received thousands of assassination threats. The Webster-Ashburn Treaty was signed August 9, 1842, and this treaty established boundaries between the U.S. and Canada. The annexation of Texas. John Tyler's Tyler-Texas Treaty was rejected in the June of 1844 due to the Whig majority in the Senate. However, it was passed in 1855 when John Tyler attempted to pass the treaty a second time. The Treaty of Whangia was signed July 3, 1844. It was signed in Kun Iam Temple, and its official name is the Treaty of Peace, Amity, and Commerce. This treaty was between the United States of America and the Chinese Empire. The Treaty of Whangia allowed U.S. citizens to only be tried by U.S. consular officers. This fixed tariffs on trade in 5 ports. It gave the right to buy land in the 5 ports and build churches and hospitals there. It abolished a law that forbade foreigners to learn Chinese, and it gave the U.S. the most favored nation status. Debate over tariffs. John Tyler supported a higher tariff, and he wanted to stay within the 20% rate. The Whigs were in favor of a higher protected tariff. He supported a plan to distribute revenue from the sales of public land to states to help manage growing debt. The Tariff of 1842. After passing 2 bills to raise tariffs and extend distribution, both of which were vetoed by John Tyler, the Whigs passed the Tariff of 1842, which was signed into law, increasing the tariff. Impeachment. For the first time in U.S. history, Whigs in the House of Representatives initiated impeachment proceedings against the president. The Whigs supported the National Bank and tariffs John Tyler had vetoed and believed the president should rarely use their veto power. The attempt failed, but was still the first time an impeachment was attempted. Withdrawal. In 1844, John Tyler did not run for re-election. Instead, he retired to Virginia and worked as a chancellor for William and Mary. Tyler also joined the Confederate House of Representatives near the Civil War. John Tyler's first wife was Letitia Christian Tyler, and his second wife was Julia Gardner Tyler. Together, between the two, he had 15 children. He fathered more children than any other U.S. president. Death. Tyler passed away on January 18, 1862. He was killed by a sudden stroke at the age of 71.
created using Powtoon.